find the limit if it exists. And of course, you look at this for the first time, you might freak out and maybe pee just a little bit, but hey, we can work through this. It's not a problem. So this is just a delta x that we're seeing here, little triangle thing. So it's read the limit as delta x approaches 0 of, and then we have this complicated looking rational function, the quantity x plus delta x squared minus 2 times the quantity x plus delta x plus 1 minus, and then we have this whole polynomial, this quadratic that we're subtracting, x squared minus 2x plus 1, all of this over delta x. Okay, so if we were to just substitute in, directly substitute in 0 for delta x, this would give me an x squared because my delta x would be 0. This would give me a negative 2x, again delta x would be 0. And notice that all of this left side here, x squared minus 2x plus 1 minus the x squared minus 2x plus 1 that's in the parentheses here will completely cancel out, giving me 0 over 0, which is an indeterminate form, which means that I have some sort of hole that I need to try to fill in. So this time when we try to fill in this hole, we're just going to do a whole bunch of algebra and see if something magical happens, something extraordinary. So let's bring down our limit as delta x approaches 0. Across the top, just expand out these things. It's just the square of a binomial. So I have x squared plus 2x delta x plus a delta x squared minus, and now I'm just going to distribute the 2x through here, the 2 through there, 2x minus 2 delta x plus 1, and I'll distribute the negative sign through this last set of parentheses, minus x squared plus 2x minus 1, all of this over delta x. Alright, now let's see if anything magical happens. I think it does. So here these x squareds cancel, and anything else, these 2x's do, as well as the 1's. And then everything that's left over, all of these terms that are left over, they have a common factor of delta x. So we're going to factor that out and see what happens from there. Limit delta x approaches 0, factor out a delta x, this first term here, I'll be left with a 2x, that's this one here. From this one I'm going to have just another factor of delta x, and then from this one a negative 2. Close those parentheses, divided by delta x. Hey, look at this. We have delta x's across the top and the bottom. Divide those out and just get 1. And now we can just directly substitute in. There's not going to be any holes, any more problems, because we got rid of the denominator. So just plug in the delta x equaling 0, and we're left with 2x minus 2. We didn't get a number this time like we've gotten on some of the other limits. We got another equation, a function. And it has a very special relationship with the equation that is boxed right there, that x squared minus 2x plus 1. And what we just did, as we will see in the future, as we found its derivative by the limit definition, it's something that we'll get a chance to do here in the future, and you will absolutely enjoy it.